So look who's here with us now, the multi-talented Cynthia Erivo. It's so nice to see you in person.
Gorgeous.
Happy New Year.
She is an Emmy, Grammy, and Tony Award winner. Of course, you may remember her from the Broadway adaptation of The Color Purple. Well, now she's starring in Harriet, the first ever feature film about the extraordinary life of Harriet Tubman. Tubman, of course, an American hero who escaped slavery and then went on to lead hundreds of other enslaved people to freedom. In fact, let's give you a sneak peek of the movie.
I made up my mind. I'm going back. Without my husband and my family, I'm just a stranger in a strange land. If I'm free, they should be too. I'm gonna go get them. One by one, starting with my husband. I need a suit for him and a dress for me so I can look like a free lady. Marie, will you help me?
Phenomenal film. Cynthia, good morning to you.
Morning.
First of all, you always look amazing. I look forward to seeing what colors and all sorts of stuff you have going on.
Thank you.
Can we congratulate you first? 2 Golden Globe nominations for the film. I know you worked so hard on this film. It was a long time coming. How did it feel when you found out you were nominated?
It was pretty awesome. Yeah. I think I called my mum first. Yeah, it's overwhelming. I didn't expect that. To
really?
No, I mean, I didn't. No, I like to have 2 nominations. That's mad. Yeah, it's been incredible.
There's been so much conversation already about this movie. I dare say, without jinxing it, Oscar buzz as well, which, if you were to win, you would become the youngest person ever to win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. When you hear that,
I'm allowed to say this.
I can't believe that's happened so quickly, that we're there. Like, at this point, even talking about it is super strange. I came here doing a musical.
Amazing.
And this is where we are. It's kind of amazing.
And the Emmy you got was actually from your performance in 2017 on the Today Show.
Yeah.
I mean, how have you felt since then? It's like your career is just
It's been going
exploding.
and there it is. Oh my goodness. It's been going and going, and I've had the most amazing ride, and I've been able to experience the most incredible things, and dreams are coming true, and it sounds crazy, but it really is wonderful. Yeah.
Let's talk for a moment about Harriet Tubman. The film, you know, I mentioned it was a long time coming. I was preparing for you last night. Years in the making, if not decades.
Yes.
So then what was it like finally to see it on the big screen? Like now it's out there, you know?
It was a huge relief. People had worked really hard. Casey had worked really hard. Deborah had worked really hard. And I so wanted it to go well for them and for me as well. But they just had put so much time and effort into it that I was itching for people to see it and for us to be able to celebrate.
And this role required a lot of research, as I understand. You hired a dialect coach.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful figure in American history, Harriet Tubman is, helping free hundreds of slaves before the American Civil War. What was the most interesting thing you learned about her story?
I think that the most interesting thing that I learned about her was how much her faith played a part in her journey, her actual physical journey to freedom, and her journey back and forth to save the enslaved people. So that she was so close to God and her faith was astounding. Yeah.
What was it like riding a horse in a corset?
Really? Interesting.
Interesting.
The thing I wanted to do so I trained to ride a horse, but I trained with the corset to make sure that I was used to it when we were on set.
Could you breathe?
So it was like, by this point I could breathe.
It's kind of like doing the weather 9 months pregnant.
Yeah, that's true. There's not a lot of air there. Wait, before you leave us, because we're running out of time, we just found out we got a first look of you as Aretha Franklin.
Yes.
That is huge.
Yeah.
How great is that?
It's pretty awesome.
When is that going to happen?
That's, I think, May next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. Stick around. Of course, Harriet is in theaters now, and she's sticking around. She's going to sing a song from the movie in our next half hour. It's phenomenal.